So let me give you the skinny. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. These ones are mini.
Yeah!
I like this one.
Get up,
This
get
one.
up, back in town.
No, that's the wrong
The
song.
boys are back. Boys
There's
are
more songs
back.
written down.
Boys are back in town.
Bill, can you
Turn it up.
Bill, can you stop hitting back so hard?
Back. The boys are back in town.
Stop it, guys.
Yeah, Todd coming in with a little. Todd's got his snare. Todd's got his snare.
Guys, can we please turn it down? Can we please turn it down? Oh, God.
Damn, Todd, you got the snare.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
I love your new
I
drum set,
love
Todd.
that.
Yeah, I think we're getting too many things inside the van these days. The chandelier. Now we've got a full
dead bear,
drum set.
Ballroom dance floor.
full drum set, ballroom dance floor.
I think we got to
four
cut
early
back.
boys.
Well,
The
you
tweezers.
got a snare drum and also one of those big tall hats, like in a marching band.
Well, you know, it's a hi-hat.
Well,
That's not what a
but not the
hi-hat is,
musical.
Todd.
Yeah, because you were playing the top of the hat. Actually, the snare drum just over there on the side.
Well, yeah, in the marching band, everybody wears a hi-hat. And so I went out and,
You're confused.
I've always loved playing the drums. It's been my big thing
You've
for
never
my
done
whole
it
life.
before, not a single
And
day.
so I went out and I bought a hi-hat.
We really didn't tell everybody how good at drums you are.
But now this hi-hat is smart. Is this hiding a bunch of your hair diapes?
Yes. Well, the hair diapes, as you know, are now in third use mode. So I've had to hide them because they've gotten a little
Third
ugly.
use means soiled and
mode. Yeah. I've entered
Where's the
third
switch on
use mode.
Which means you've gone to the bathroom in the diaper. In the hair
commode, maybe.
Yeah, third time. I've gone in the commode 3 times. Yeah, the hair diapes are taking off. They're huge.
Yeah.
well, they're huge
Well, yeah.
because they're full of shit.
And everywhere I go, people are asking me about them.
Well, I saw you the other day at a public. You know, those fountains that are just holes in the ground and they kind of randomly shoot up water.
Yes, in front of a mall.
In front of a
movie
mall,
theater.
maybe in the middle of a little atrium area. I saw you chasing after a kid with a saggy diaper, being
well-
like, "My hat, my hat!"
Yeah, this.
You
'cause,
ripped it
know,
off of this baby, and the parents were obviously freaked out.
This whole thing happens where they just let kids play in these, but it's funny. You never know where the water's going to come from. You put your face in front of one and you go, I don't know.
Well, I'll say this: with your history, you shouldn't be ripping diapers off of babies. That's all I'll say.
What do you
I
mean?
am only a registered
Oh, my
sex
God.
offender because I took a call while at the gym. My gym is a middle school bathroom, a middle school swing set. I was changing in the bathroom, took a call, went outside. It was worse for me than the kids because they pointed and said smaller than mine.
Hashtag technicality.
Right, technicality. You only have to go to every other door.
That's right. That's
Telling
right. That's
people.
what we negotiated.
I can't believe that was negotiable.
Well, when you got Big Dersh
Dershowitz.
representing you,
Dude,
you
the Dersh
know.
really did you right on that one. Woo! Yeah.
But yeah, loving drumming. Hoping you guys love it as much as I do.
Well, we're back in D.C. Talk to me, Sam Weatherman here. Big
to him.
lobbyist for Burger Taco Giant Cannabis. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Giant cannabis is a new development. They've expanded.
They went from King Cannabis.
It was King Cannabis. They bought Big Tobacco. Now they're Giant Cannabis, and every cigarette is weed now.
Every cigarette.
Every
is weed.
cigarette is weed. Big Tobacco is done.
That's true. Philip Morris went immediately out of business.
Philip and
Yes,
Morris
well,
are both out of business.
I saw the new commercial for the Marlboro Man, and he's not what he used to be.
No.
You talking about
let's
the Marlboro Chong?
Let's just say it's Chong because it is.
Chong does not know how to ride a horse. I will say that.
Well, that's
and
part
he
of the-
drops his piece. He immediately drops his piece.
Also-
Well, that's what the whole commercial is.
Yes.
My piece, my
my
piece.
piece. Where can I get a new
Let's just
piece?
say-
I need to smoke some of these all-natural giant cannabis rolled cigarettes.
Yeah, it ends with the tagline, "You don't need a piece."
You don't need a piece.
Which is honestly
Weed
a very
cigarettes.
clever tagline for
Yeah.
a weed cigarette company.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the glass blowers are in Vegas. They're mad. They are lobbying,
The
and they
unions-
are not good at
No,
it.
the
They're not
union is-
organized.
the glassblowers union is really flipping out It's been covered in the news for the last week or so.
Yeah.
I can't read their signs. They're too trippy. Too trippy.
I agree.
They're all made out of velvet, like velvet.
Their message is not carrying. It's not carrying.
And they'll only lobby from within their own weird shop. It's like mobile shop.
Well, it's definitely bad news for everyone's best friend from 6th grade.
Absolutely.
Right. R.I.P.
like-
some of those friendships.
Who I
R.I.P.
guess has known about weed for 15 years, but acts like he just found out about it.
Yes.
He's like, yes, it is peace.
Oh, are these for weed? I just do it for the art.
Yeah.
They're all pipes, but it's art.
Every story is, oh, spilled my bong water. It stinks in the carpet right here. I hate that.
It stinks in the carpet, right?
That's every story with these glass blowers. It stinks in the carpet right here.
It's like, okay, Renato Parada, we get it.
Who's that?
It just said if everyone's got the best friend from school.
Named
Yeah.
Renato Parado.
Yeah.
But as you can tell,
Everybody's got their Renato.
Renato Parado. Is that real? Renato Parado, call in. Let us know what you think.
ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't guessed it already, you are listening to the Teacher Land's first person early podcast about issues pertaining to the Hamilton High School community. But now we are in Las Vegas of the East, Washington,
Wow. You have those introducer classes you've been taking.
Yeah.
From
what do
the
you think?
guy, let's get ready to rumble?
Yeah.
Let's
well,
get ready to start class?
It's Bruce Buffer's brother.
Okay.
But his other brother. There's two Buffer brothers that do the announcing.
The Buffer Brothers.
The Buffer brothers. No relation to the Duffer brothers?
The Duffer Brothers who made Stranger Things.
I will
right?
say Bruce and Michael Buffer, the Buffer brothers, did do their own kind of show for Netflix about teens in the 80s, but it's just 8 kids introducing boxing matches.
They said, we
Well,
know
yeah.
what's interesting.
There is an upside down, but they say it backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rumble to get let.
Yes. And they cut
No,
right.
No. They leave
They
out
cut
ready.
ready.
They cut ready. It was too
Get
long.
ready.
Well, too
Let's
long
get
When they
to
pitch-
rumble.
When they pitched it to me, I said, you got the upside down already. It's the way the microphone comes into the boxing ring. That's your upside down, my man.
They're like, no, not enough.
Not enough. But yeah, so I'm taking intro classes from Alfonso Buffer, the third Buffer brother.
And you're taking classes from him on how his two brothers speak.
Yes.
And
yeah.
it seems like a lot of it is don't worry about getting the words right, just rush through
Just
them.
go as fast as possible. No one will know.
And
I
we'll
mean,
be honest, the reason this is happening is because your plays have failed.
okay, well, that's one way to say it. Another way to say it is ahead of their time.
Right.
My plays were ahead of their time, and they're going to go down in history like the art of Hitler and and the poetry
Just
of
one-
Mussolini.
okay, good.
You
I
know,
didn't know that they did art or poetry. I've only heard the other stuff.
you didn't know Hitler was an artist?
No.
Everyone talks about
Yeah,
it.
once you ruin the world, you start painting GWB. GWB.
George W. Bush's art will be appreciated after his death. I mean, those weird paintings of him in the shower and his ugly dog.
Yeah,
He did a
and-
nude of me in watercolor. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
And you sat for that?
I sat. Yeah, I sat at
And what's the perspective of it? You're sitting. What's the perspective?
You know those frames in porn that no one needs? No context, really, just
Yes.
insertion.
Yeah. I love
It's my-
the things that you hit the fast forward button on. Or if you're me, you're going, where's the slow-mo on this guy?
Yeah. Slow it down on this guy. Anyway, your art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm taking classes. Like you said, it's the brother of the successful guys, but
Right,
that's
Alfonso.
all my classes have been relatives of successful people. I took acting classes from Roberta Hanks. I took my drumming classes from Queef Moon.
Queef
Moon,
Moon, that's
actually-
Keith's brother.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he's not technically a person. He's a moving body of air. But he's a great drummer.
There's a great
He's a real queef. He's a real queef.
Male queef.
A male queef. Yes.
They can be both now.
Also known as a fart. AKA Fart, Milqueef,
Fart Moon.
Queef Moon.
He changed his name from Fart Moon because he felt like it was a little too.
Well, yeah, Fart always gets, they ruin that word. They.
Fart has been ruined.
Fart has been ruined. Guys, what is up? I mean, it's been a beautiful week in the van.
Gorgeous here.
Gorgeous week. I mean, we went and watched the sunset last night together, and we did that thing where we never just hang out, the four of us, and we were like, why don't we do this more?
I know.
We gotta do this more. We started talking about what if we do a weekly dinner together or something like that? Just get, spending time together off mic. And it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. I'm sorry I had to leave early. You know, I did miss the actual sort of cresting
You
of the
left
sun.
right when they dropped the waters on the table.
You said, so good to see you guys.
Yeah.
They
I know.
dropped water.
And the whole time before the waters, you were on your phone.
I know. You
go,
guys...
yeah.
I'm sorry. You guys know I've been dealing with some issues. As you all know, I lost my second book.
What?
Yes. He ran away, maybe.
Yeah. We had a tough time. He's born and, things just got really tough. He started to sort of realize that
He's acting out.
he's acting out and,
Just flipping his
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, you found him at a public library, right?
Yeah.
In the nonfiction section,
I found him.
hanging out with the fuckers,
with
the bad books.
Was it bad? I heard he ripped your About the Author page out.
Yeah, he did.
Said, I have no author.
Yeah, and he left it where I could see it.
You caught him going spine to spine with Fahrenheit 451.
Wow.
Which I would have no problem with if he would have just told me. He could have just told me, he can do that stuff, but just do it at the house.
That's tough as a parent when it's just a communication breakdown and you wish you could go back in time and be a better dad. You were so bad at it. And now you're reaping the opposite of the benefits.
Yeah. And I heard he's 69 with Joan Rivers' autobiography.
He was 69 and they...
Page 69 to page 69.
Yeah, they opened up and they just sort of laid across each other.
He said, oh, wow, your schedule is full. Look, every day of your calendar has something on it. That is fascinating.
Yeah, so I'm dealing with that. I'm going to counseling. With of course my other book. We're going to counseling. Thankfully, I've got my other book.
Salvaging that relationship.
Yeah, incredibly sane, and I have a great relationship. But we're I'm looking at this as an opportunity to get closer to that book. Actually, spend some time with it, read it again.
You doing any father-son activities?
As
Baseball game?
mostly just I'll take it out for a hot dog and a soda, and we'll talk. Yeah.
You get 2 hot
Well,
dogs,
that's
just
why
set
his
it right on the
pages
cover.
are so fucked up. They're
Sorry?
sticky together, the pages.
The pages are sticky together.
Can we not come at me with this?
That's your fault.
It's not my fault. Okay.
Well, if you spill a soda all through your son and the pages stick together, I think that's the soda spiller's fault. That's you.
Okay, I didn't expect to be attacked when I'm going through something like this. Okay,
Not
guys.
attacking
We're
him.
we're figuring out whose fault it is so we can heal. That's what we
Yes,
do.
you got to find blame before you can put a
I don't
Band-Aid
think it's
on it.
anybody's fault. You write these books.
You're drinking
you
a
raise
pretty
them.
big soda, is all I'm
Okay.
saying.
Well, you set them out there and you want to just let them sort of have a life of their own, let the world take them in. And sometimes they make decisions that you don't agree with, and you just have to kind of accept it. And I have decided that I'm not going to write any more books.
Whoa.
I'm not going to.
Are you
I couldn't go through this
Are you
again.
getting
That's very selfless.
What's it called?
I'm getting my fingers tied.
fingers
Getting your
tied?
fingers tied.
Yeah. So I'm not going to write any more books because.
Are you sure what if down the road you want to write?
No, I can't. I've decided. I've thought long and
Or
hard about
use
it.
your hands for anything else.
I will give that up if it means that I don't have to go through this again with another.
You don't
book.
even want to have like a little magazine down the road or anything?
This is a decision I've made. I'm not going to write anything for the rest of my life.
Why don't you
What
just
is the
wear?
who's going to do the surgery?
Why don't you just wear an eraser?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Just wear an eraser.
No.
That's good.
No.
You don't have to go so far as to
it
tie
doesn't-
your fingers.
eraser
Just wear
it
an
up.
eraser.
It doesn't feel as good to write if you've got an eraser on.
You know they've got medications now that you can take that numb your hands so you can't even hold a pen.
Yeah.
That's right. Why tie your fingers?
I don't
You
want to
just have a numb
medicate,
hand.
okay? I don't want to medicate. That feels like it's a slippery slope. I start taking these medications to
Well,
numb my hands.
It
And
just feels like another drastic measure.
well, some drastic times call for drastic measures, guys.
2 cups?
2 cups on your hand?
What?
2 big cups
Oh, no,
on
I was
your
talking
hand.
about drastic measures.
No.
2 cups.
Listen,
Well,
guys,
2 cups
I've made
seems like
this
a pretty
choice.
mild measure.
Yeah.
Drastic measure would be
Drastic-
4 quarts.
Yes, 4 quarts of
Listen, I've
flour.
made this choice.
A drastic measure.
I can't be convinced otherwise. I'm getting my fingers tied, and that's the end of it.
You know what?
okay?
At the end of the day, this is selfless. And I like seeing that out of you because you were doing your radio show. You were writing the books for yourself. I don't think you wrote those books, for the world.
No.
You wrote them for yourself. And now you're realizing it's time to be a little selfless.
Yeah.
And suffer a little bit for the greater good.
I think you are actually becoming incredibly sane. I don't think you
Wow.
were when you wrote the book, but it's
Okay,
funny how
I
that book
disagree,
sort of
but okay.
raised you a little bit.
Yeah. Now this experience I would love to read about.
Yes.
Yeah.
This feels like a real honest experience.
Okay, no.
What about
We don't
oral?
wanna-
Have you thought about doing audiobooks?
Huh? I have thought about doing oral.
Yeah, you can get your fingers tied and still do oral. Oral's great.
I might do an audiobook about
What about shitting out a book? Just shit out a book. You could do
Get
anal.
one out.
You could do oral. You could do anal. Tie your fingers for sure, but you could do oral or anal and still be above board.
We'll see. Maybe I'll shit out a book, or I'll do an audiobook. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well-
But I don't think this isn't about me anymore.
Your whole
I'm sort of
tone is
taking a back
just so
seat.
different. You used to be
know.
almost violent, and you sound so mature, so
Thank you so much, Sam.
Watch this.
having
I bet you won't even react crazy if I. See, look at that.
Oh my god! Well, let me try.
took a
Let
deep
me
breath.
give it a try.
We spanking him?
Yeah, just to see if he
me out.
He
reacts or
doesn't
if he
even
can
react.
control
Look how
himself.
responsible he is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Wait.
you. Wow.
Wow.
He's like,
really
the next thing is,
zen
may I
about
have
all-
another?
Hang on, hang
Say
on.
it. Ooh,
More.
a stick to the back. Oh,
Ooh, a golf ball off the forehead. All right, what else we got?
Yay.
Let's see how cool he can keep himself. Slice.
Oops, slice of pizza.
ooh, run my fingers down his spine.
Credit card.
Gotcha.
Let's see how he reacts to ASMR.
Oh yeah.
I'm here with you right now, and I want you to relax.
Oh, he fell
Oh,
right
he
to
fell
sleep.
Wow, he's
asleep.
He
peaceful.
fell right to sleep.
We've never seen him sleep.
Oh
before.
no, he's just snoring, right? Doesn't he snore sometimes without falling asleep?
Yeah, I can't remember what the story is with that, but he has a thing
I
about
think he
that.
like just snores.
Yeah, I'm
when
awake.
he's
I'm
wide
awake. I
awake.
just snore
Yeah,
sometimes.
the first ever awake snorer. Disgusting.
Enough about me, guys. You guys have had big weeks too, so we should probably just leave me in the dust.
Huge week. Cigarettes are dead.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes
Yeah,
are
we already
dead,
talked
and
about
weed
you
is
for a second.
universal now.
Universal weed.
Yes.
Now, how are you doing with these CBD hamburgers?
Oh, the CBD burgers are great.
Yeah.
They zonk you out and they fill you up. You can eat one of these CBD burgers and not have pain for a week.
Wow.
That's
These
great.
things are injected full of CBD. No THC because we don't want you to get high. We want you to get healed. That's the new thing with
High, not
weed, is
healed.
how healthy it is for
High,
you.
not healed.
You have become such a aggressive businessman.
Yes.
You're a mover and you're a shaker.
Thank you.
You've broken at least 10 hands just with aggressive handshakes this week.
Absolutely.
Other people's hands, not even your hand.
No, yeah, other
No,
people's
look how
hands.
buff my hand is.
You
All
got
those
a buff
handshake
handshake
work.
hand.
Well, I carry around those spring squeezers, and I've been doing those all days because I'm stressed out.
for handshakes.
Handshake.
So
Oh, you're
it really
stressed out.
is about a strong handshake in business. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
And the stronger, the better.
If you
Even
have a strong
crush
handshake,
hands?
that person will do whatever you want because they're like, well, you're bigger than me. So I've been crushing hands and taking names.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah.
and you've through your lobbying, you've really infiltrated DC, but you can't crack Elizabeth Warren. She's the one.
Yeah.
I can't. I just can't
She
get
won't
in there.
take your money.
She's impervious to lobbies. She's impervious to marijuana. She's impervious to burgers.
She doesn't want
I
a
have
house.
nothing to bring her over onto
She already
my
has a
side.
house.
I
has a
know.
house.
I know. And I figure, I'm like, listen, Liz. This is the next wave.
Sure, she
This
loves
is-
that already.
She loves it. She's the kind of lady who loves to be called a short version of her name that she didn't ask for. So I
Right.
say, Liz, baby.
Oh,
People
better.
want burger houses. People want a weed chimney, okay? People want to live in a full state of CBD comatose.
I
And
am-
that's why every food
I don't
has
know.
CBD
I feel
in
like
it.
you're pushing further down the road of what you want for people every day,
why do people
Sam.
want a weed chimney?
Yeah.
So, and just to be clear, this is a normal fireplace.
Yes.
And as the fire goes up, the chimney is made out of a brick of weed.
That's
and so
right.
that lights on fire.
Well, you got to keep the neighborhood smoking, baby. We're all living in these
think
McDonald hamburger houses,
I
and
think-
now it's like, well, we got to be high to enjoy this.
Feels like the neighborhood isn't consenting, though.
There goes the neighborhood.
I just wouldn't want someone to blow weed smoke in my face.
Well,
Well,
as
that
soon
feels
as
like
you
you're
s-
blowing the weed smoke into everybody's face.
As soon as you signed the deed, you got the weed. Smoke deed every weed.
You changed it.
smoke deed every weed. So every time you get, say that one more time for me.
Well, it goes both ways. It's smoke weed every deed. When you get the deed, you must smoke weed. But once you're high, then you got to smoke the deed, baby.
I think you're so deep in this.
What?
This whatever you're lobbying for that it's getting to you.
You
Sam,
think I'm twisted around?
it's reminding me
You're
of your
twisted
you're
up.
twisted up.
I don't. What? Like a joint?
I think every time you're
Chong bong.
Chung bong. Now that I like. I love.
So you won Bill over easily. Bill got concerned for your health, safety, and well-being, and then you said Chong Bong.
Bill,
and
I
across the
like
flip
the
flopper.
sound of it.
flipped immediately.
You referenced-
If I hear two words that kind of sound cool together, I'm back. baby.
Chong bong.
And that is
weed
Bong.
bead. Wear a
Weed bead.
necklace.
Ooh, chung bong and a weed bead.
Is that? No, I'm sorry. Is the Chong Bong the Tommy Chong signature bong?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is,
Well, it's
absolutely.
the Marlboro Chong bong.
It's the Mama Chung bong.
And it's Marlboro, Tommy Chong, and Billabong.
That's right.
All working together.
All
Billabong.
all revitalized.
Billabong.
That's
What do we
like-
think? What do we think of Billabong?
So your name is Bill? Is that why you're so excited?
Yeah.
We love it. We're roping Bill into the next ad campaign. I haven't told you this, Bill.
You have?
I haven't told you this, but we got you all set up
Yeah.
for the Billabong
Yes.
campaign.
Yes.
We're trying to get the old DC money of the skull and
Well,
crossbones.
Fuck you guys.
When were
wait, what?
auditions for this? When were the auditions?
Let's just say you can't afford it, Tom.
Oh,
okay?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It's an
yeah, it's
interesting
expensive.
time that you're. It seems to me like you're kind of capitalizing on Bill's current notoriety.
Smoke chong every bong.
Chung bong.
So this is this new giveaway where you can smoke Chong
With every bong.
every
You
bong.
give
get to
away-
smoke a little bit of
He
Chong's
is
hair.
smokable.
He's smokable. What do you
Chong
think he's been
is-
practicing for all these years?
He
Chong
gets
has
high
been-
off his own supply.
Chong has been loading up his body as a weed reservoir,
I mean-
and now he's on the road with us.
He's found full zen. He's become the thing he loves.
Absolutely. Chong has completely foregone self and become a human bong.
He was on the
Chong
cover.
bong.
Chung bong. Billy bong.
Smoke weed every deed. Chong bong. BBC.
Too many. This is too
Burger,
many
burger,
catchphrases.
choco,
BBC.
taco.
BBC CBD. BBC CBD.
I don't know what's happening to Bill.
Boys to Men. BBC. CBD.
BBC CBD.
Bill, you are rocking back and forth.
I injected Bill with a tincture of THC CBD burger taco.
He just gave me a little shot.
Bill, I feel like you've been like lobotomized maybe by the Illuminati or
The Illuminati.
you are so you are like a 3-year-old right
Yeah.
now.
So malleable. It's
Every
insane.
noise that excites you.
Oh, he's looking away. Gotta dangle my keys.
Ooh, Billy bong. CBD BBC. Yeah.
This is what it is. The CBD industry is getting so big that we are now trying to move to England. We are on the BBC
Yes.
advertising CBD
Yeah,
burger taco.
Yeah.
I noticed you
always-
filming some commercials with Bill.
Yeah, it's the opposite of The Office. We start with that. You know that the office, how it started in London and came here? In London. It started in London.
It must have.
Bill,
Yes.
I think you need to take a few deep breaths right now.
I disagree. I think keep going at this speed and we'll see where we
I think you
can
need
get
to take a few deep breaths of this. Smoke
Big
chong
dab.
every bong.
Big dab. Jesus, I threw up.
That's right. Big dabs with our new spokesperson, Dabble Strawberry.
I just dabbed one of Dabble Strawberry. Dabble Strawberry.
We didn't even
Hit
get a
it
chance
into
to
the
talk about
outfield.
CBD BBC because we're already on a new sponsor.
Hey,
Hit it big to the outfield with Dabble Strawberry.
So this is Daryl Strawberry Dabs.
that's right.
Daryl Strawberry, a famed drug addict, is now
Exactly.
the
That's
face of
Well, we got
Dabs.
Chong Bong, we got Dabble Strawberry, and that's it.
Yeah, it's the opposite
Good.
of the office.
Okay, so it's just these two things. It's just Chong Bong and Dabble Strawberry. There's
Unless we
nothing
think
else.
of another one.
And CBD BBC.
CBD BBC.
Well, and then we also got Keanu Reeves weed sleeves. They're papers.
Yes.
Keanu Reeves is promoting papers.
So you know
for
how
weed.
Keanu Reeves has sleeves? Well, we take those and we rip them off of him,
Rip them out.
and then
So you
he
s-
goes and does Chippendales, and then we
This is for the weed lobby.
roll up ciggies with him, and we smoke them with Daryl Strawberry and Chong's there.
Chong Bong weed sleeves.
Do you get it now? It's the opposite of the office.
This is
Absolutely
like
not.
somebody fell asleep in 1999 and we're hearing their dream.
So you're saying we've been asleep since '99, and this is a dream?
No,
Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
new
It's just what
reality?
It feels like no, it's not the new reality.
Wake us up! Wake us up!
You guys are awake.
You guys are just so high right now.
Chong.
I just think
Chong.
I think you guys need to take a deep breath and just relax a little bit because
You're right.
I'm honestly
Well, I
scared.
just found out global warming is not real.
Oh,
This
here we
week.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Peek behind the curtain.
Who told you this?
Well, the Illuminati.
So
All the
global-
thick boys here in Washington told me. Well, global warming is real. The planet is warming.
Okay.
But it's not what you think.
It's not what you think?
It's not why you think.
Why you think?
It's not
Not why you think.
greenhouse gases. It's not. It is.
It's greenhouse grasses.
Well, it's greenhouse gases. It's because it's actual heat. So when you crank up your car, that's global warming
You
because the
think-
engine gets hot.
No,
The
okay,
heat-
global
Global
Yeah.
warming is from cold people trying to warm up.
Yes.
The Illuminati told you that
Yeah.
the reason that the Earth is getting hotter is because too many people are cold and are turning on heat.
Well,
Yes,
that's the
and not to
Illuminati's-
mention, we are at 98.6, heating the earth up all the time with our bodies.
Our bodies are heating up.
So
there.
why do you think I'm shivering?
Well, we all know why this is the Illuminati's big thing. We know it's a bunch of fat white men who want the AC on high in every room they're in. And they say global warming is from people trying to get warm because they're hot already.
It's.
I think that might be it. It's ruining me.
I think you're just being lied to by fat white men. I mean, the Al Roker is an alien. The View is aliens.
It's
These are
clearly
just.
these rich white fatties trying to control the AC temperature.
Saying that
on Earth.
women and black men are aliens. That's the perspective.
No, it's not fat white man.
I think for sure, based on available
Well, who's
evidence.
in the room when you're talking
So-
to the
Fats.
Illuminati?
Fat white man.
Fats and
Yes.
whites and men's.
Yes, fats and whites and men.
But there's no correlation. That's what you're trying to say. You think that the
done correlation.
what?
Done correlation.
Okay, you guys, we have to do a no weed rule from now on. No one
Okay,
can.
What
good
about
night.
done correlation?
Is
What
that
do
a
we
play-
think this is?
That's a play on Don
That's your,
Corleone.
honestly, that's your
It seems
next
like
big political
two
take.
mafia things that are related to each other, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's
Or
too
maybe
much.
it's
yeah.
like Don Imus related. I don't know.
no, it's two.
No,
mafia
hard no to
things.
that idea.
No, not that. It's not that.
Listen,
Not
I think
that.
we can safely say all the time we've spent in the van today has been a waste.
Today was a waste. Today was a waste.
And that's okay. Sometimes life's a waste. And you've
Don't
got
listen to
come
this
to
one.
terms-
Don't listen to
If
this
you've
one.
gotten this far, turn this off.
That's the title
you've
of
gotten
this
this
episode.
far-
Don't listen to this one.
You've gotten this far, turn back, rewind it all, but listen to it as you go.
Yes.
That didn't make
Listen to it in reverse, like the Beatles album that says "Hail Satan." It says when you play it in reverse.
Okay.
I think,
I'm not high.
I think
I feel very high.
you guys have the munchies right now.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I want to eat. A big burger taco.
Yeah, give me one of those.
Okay, please don't eat. Oh,
Where's the sauce?
Give
me some of that
You're eating close enough to Howard's ears that it put him to sleep. Your
shit.
ASMR eating put him to sleep.
Get up. Oh, he was asleep.
I was
By
asleep.
the time he was
You were
sleeping, it's hard to
asleep.
tell. Well, how are we doing on time here?
We gotta go.
Okay, well, so here and that's the episode. That's
All right, here
the
comes
end
the
of
buffer,
it.
brother.
And that's the and
You
Mike,
have a big mic imprint in your forehead. I guess the class came down a little
the
too
class.
fast.
They train you how to take a boxing mic coming down.
Take a boxing mic.
I think the point is to
It knocked your ass out, and everybody went ding, ding, ding.
So
and
they don't
cheered.
lower that
I
down,
went
they
down-
drop it from 50 feet.
They drop it.
They put you back to the corner,
They
right?
drop it heavy. They put me back.
Who gives you the
An
10
old
count?
guy's like, "You got this mic. You got this mic, Todd. Do not worry about that mic." I went
They put
in.
some wax on you.
wait.
Well,
You
I
said
am wax off.
an old guy.
What's that?
It was an old guy.
Oh no, they wax on and then wax off you.
Yes.
Well, smooth
is too
segue. Smooth segue to the end of the episode.
And so,
We
ladies
know
and
the
gentlemen,
episode's over. Just
boys
end
and
it,
girls,
Todd.
children of all ages, standing in this corner.
There's no Todd.
Well, I
Hailing-
am in the corner.
hailing from New England, Massachusetts,
What?
weighing
Is that a
in
city?
at 250 kilos.
Holy shit!
That's big.
man.
Is a big man Butterbean? Is that butter?
Butterbean's back.
He's not here.
And you know that this is the end of the episode because it's clear to you. So I want y'all to do this right
Send it,
now.
Todd.
Do this right now with me. Let's end the episode.
Yeah.
All right? And I want y'all at home to end the episode too. It's not just on me, it's on you guys at
It
home.
literally is
Yeah,
on
have
you.
you gotta turn it off.
It's on you guys at home to turn this off right now because nothing's going to happen after this because the episode's over. All
It
right?
might be the most interesting part of this episode. What's about to happen?
The most interesting man in the world.
You just started a new
The
topic.
most interesting man in the world, Tez. What?
Tasmanian devil?
The Tasmanian Devil.
Todd. Just end it.
And
Howard, you
that's
seem
Clean ending, Todd. Come on.
and speaking of clean endings,
No.
Don't talk about the
Wasn't a
diaper.
the butt diaper.
This is a new
That's
thing.
just a diaper. Don't sell the product. It's
That's
just a diaper.
redundant.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired of having diapers that are for too many things?
No.
Well, good news. We found one that is just for your butt. It's the butt diaper.
Okay, Todd.
Oh, and it's not for babies anymore.
Is it for old people?
And it is not just for old people.
Todd, end it.
It is for everyone. That's the show. This is the show.
Todd, you got to cut it.
And that's a wrap.
Yes.
Smoke weed every deed.
Stay flippy.
Well, that's the skinny on the minute. That's all that I know.